As the exhausting program of testing ground on, Mitchell finally lost his long fight against cancer. His death on June the 11th, 1937, was a devastating blow to the Spitfire team. But the genius of his design had inspired them all, and his deputy, Joe Smith, was able to keep the Spitfire dream alive, although the work was soon a full year behind schedule. As the Air Ministry became increasingly frustrated and irritated by the delays, there was talk of abandoning the Spitfire program altogether. Alex Henshaw was chief test pilot at Supermarine's new factory at Castle Bromwich.
It was so advanced and so expensive that certainly in 1939, both Geoffrey Quill and myself said, "Oh no, it's a marvellous aircraft, but of course it'll never go into production. It's too difficult, too expensive." We had a contract for 300, and he said, "Alex, you know," he said, "I reckon this will be the end of the Spitfire."
As the German threat increased, Britain's production of fighters was stepped up, but time was rapidly running out.
And of course the dreadful thing to people like myself was the knowledge that I had and a lot of other people had that had travelled Germany, that they're a very, very efficient fighting machine, and that we were twiddling our thumbs, wasting time, and by God did we waste those months.
In 1938, Britain and France had come very close to war with Germany over German demands on Czechoslovakia. But in the case of Britain, defence was really in an appalling state. Although aircraft production was being stepped up, it was still a trickle. Without this invaluable year, the RAF would probably have gone to war with biplanes.
On the 4th of August 1938, the first operational Spitfire was finally delivered to an RAF station. 19 Squadron, based at Duxford, north of London, became the first fighter unit to exchange its biplanes for the new Spitfires. But the arms race was now on. Germany's Luftwaffe was already re-equipping with its answer to the Spitfire, the Messerschmitt Me-109. In 1939, Alex Henshaw was invited to Germany to view the new fighters.
The Germans were very conscious of their military power, and I think also very conscious that we're not a very competent lot anyway. In fact, when Major Sideman showed me the 109s, I said, "Well, we have the Spitfire." "Oh, yes," he said, "very pretty little toy, but the 109 is a fighting machine."
On the 3rd of September 1939, war was declared. Now Britain would have to face the full might of Germany's Luftwaffe.